What's up, everybody? This is All Things Beer 510, and tonight we bringing you a review. It's 4th of July night. I'm out to watch Stranger Things with the wife, but before I do that, I am going to be reviewing Modem Tones. Modem Tones. This is the barrel age, of course. You know, bourbon barrel aged. You heard of Monsters Park. They have Monster Tones, I believe, which I need to get my hands on that. But this is Modem Tones, bourbon barrel aged stout with vanilla, hazelnuts, and maple syrup. Three of my favorite adjuncts, period. And then coconut is, I'll probably put coconut over hazelnut, but I'm starting to like hazelnut more and more. Anyways, never had this before. Had Modem Tones vanilla. Was super amazing, boozy. It was actually on Memorial Day. I did not review that. I had Wizard Blend. I'm super pumped, and I don't say pumped that much at all, but I'm super, super excited about Modern Times. You know, if you guys don't know, from San Diego, coming to Oakland this fall. They'll be having a tasting room, and I'll join the membership, and I'll be able to get bottles. So super excited about that. This is a 14.4% beer. So heavy beer, right? But I'm, sipping on it all night. This is what I wanted to review. This is what I wanted to drink to cap the night. And ever since I've had Modern Times beer, it's just been, they're one of the most consistent breweries, period. One of the most consistent just in making, they make dope IPAs. They make dope sours. They make, they do pilsners. They do everything. They do it very well. And then, they're everywhere. You can find Modern Times anywhere. And just the regular Monster Park is great. And then they have so many different variants. It's one of my top breweries, pound for pound. Just one of my favorites. So, anyways, enough of the talking. Let's get to smelling this. This is probably going to be insane. Oh, man. I'm getting a lot of vanilla and a lot of... Oh, man. The maple, I don't get any hazelnut. Like on Pastry Method, Hazel Source Rex, Go Shocks, I think it's the... I think all those hazelnut beers. I think other half has a hazelnut beer as well. That's super good. I don't get hazelnut, but I do get a lot of vanilla, big boozy vanilla, and I get a lot of maple syrup too. But yeah, it goes vanilla, maple, and maybe there's gonna be hazelnut on the taste. I do not get that, but I can tell that this beer is heavy as hell. And again, up close and personal, Modem Tones. 2019. I think it released 2018, the end of. And yeah, and they're one thing about Modern Times, they're killing. I mean, just they got a Portland location. That's dope. I fear that they'll sell out to Big Beer. That's my one fear because I just love them so much. But they've been doing a lot of stuff without Big Beer. But they got a Santa Barbara location, I believe, LA location, couple San Diego locations. I think they're doing one in Anaheim or one at Disneyland. I don't know. But just, I know Oakland's getting one, so excited about that. Now for the talking. Cheers. Straight candy. Damn. Straight candy, straight ice cream, man. This is amazing. This is amazing. The one thing that I do not like about stouts, but I don't know why. Maybe people don't aim to make their stouts like this, right? I don't know. But especially pastry stouts. Let's just stick to pastry stouts. One thing I'm gonna talk about that they do since the very first time I've had them. Like a coconut Monsters Park. It's super chewy, man. Like it's just the mouthfeel is just wonderful, and that's what makes the beer feel like you could just sip on it for hours and hours and hours because it's just chewy. You just don't want it to stop. It's like a chewy granola bar type of thickness. The vanilla is amazing. It's actually crazy. It's a little bit more vanilla forward than the other like vanilla. I don't. The maple syrup on this is out of this world. Um, and then on the back, I do get some hazelnuts. It's not super hazelnut forward, like I said, like a pastry method that I think that's the main adjunct they're going with, or hazel source Rex, hazelnut, hazel source. But you do get that little hints of it here and there. And as I'm talking to you, I can taste it more and more. But the vanilla and the maple are just just the winners of this one. The blend of those two is just ridiculous. Yeah, man. Yeah, just modern times, man. I mean, pound for pound, is there a better brewery on the West? I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there. I'm not saying they are the best, but if you look at everything, if they do, your regular stouts, right? Your pastry stouts, your porters, all the dark beer over here. They do the sours. They do barrel age program. They do the classics. They can do that well. And then when you just talk about everything else, their social media, they have a dope fest. They have a few dope festivals. They have is it IPA? I think they have an IPA festival. I know they have the festivals of the funk, which is the sour one. They have the coffee one, and I want to say they have one more. I mean, they're just hitting on all cylinders, and I'm talking away from the mic. They're hitting on all cylinders, and this beer is amazing. One day I can hopefully try Monster Tones. But this is crazy. And then they have a whole bunch of other different crazy beers I see her like going for much. And Modern Times just has a taste. It's like a producer who does beats, and you hear a sound and you're like, oh, that's a Dr. Dre beat, or that's a DJ Premier beat, right? Monsters Park, at least their stouts have a certain taste that you can, oh, that's no, Monster Park. Modern Times has a certain taste, like that's Modern Times, and it's just you're gonna get chewiness, you're gonna get flavor, whatever the adjunct is, you're gonna taste it. Yeah, amazing, just amazing beer. A 5 for sure. And one of the best beers I've had this year. So yeah, guys, and the maple syrup is just sticking to my lips and my tongue as I'm talking. But anyways, until next time, you guys enjoy the 4th of July. Take care, peace and love. 100. Be safe.